back to the video series. In this hazard video, we're going to cover tornadoes. As always, it's important to listen to your local and state government officials in the event of a natural disaster. Tornadoes are often formed in other natural disasters such as hurricanes or even just severe thunderstorms. Tornadoes can happen very quickly, so know the difference between a watch and a warning. I mentioned this previously, but in case we needed a reminder, a watch is when something is favorable for a weather condition, and a warning means that a tornado has been spotted or it's actively happening. Usually with a warning, if a tornado is close to you, it might sound like what we describe as a freight train, or you might hear tornado sirens if your city has them installed. In the event you find yourself in a tornado or a tornado is approaching your area, go ahead and think about getting to safety. You should never try to leave the house or the building you're in if you are in a tornado zone. Try to get into the safest place inside of your house if you cannot go anywhere else. Closets, bathrooms, and hallways are one of the safest and sturdiest parts of your home. If you can transfer easily out of your chair, getting into a bathtub is also an option for you. If not, please stay in your chair and try not to leave it. If you get out of your chair, sometimes that makes evacuating more difficult. There are also some safety things you need to consider. If you are a person who has a storm shelter or basement, think about how you can get down there. Can you do it independently? Can you open the door? Can you get down the stairs? And what if you have children and pets that also need to be put in the storm shelter? Can you get them as well? Most of the time we might have our caregivers or loved ones with us, but in the event that you are by yourself, you need to think about what's safer for you. Is going into that storm shelter safe if you can't do it independently versus going into that hallway? If you do go to that storm shelter, does it have all the things that you might need? Does it have water, food, chargers or portable chargers? And do you also have things that might help with your bowel and bladder in case you're in there for a long time? If you need tips on things to put in your storm shelter, you could go ahead and go to my sheltering in place video where I talk about all the things that could be useful for a storm shelter. If you have pets, especially large dogs, put them in their kennel or carrier for small dogs so that they can be safe. You want to try to minimize the risk of them being scared and running away. Infants and toddlers can also be placed in their car seats if you need a safe place for them to go and to keep them contained. Stay connected with someone outside of your home. You want to let someone know that you're in a storm shelter or if you're sheltering in place in case you need evacuating. If you are worried about the possibility of a tornado, call someone and see if they can come over and be with you. Or if you know something's coming like a hurricane and there's always possibility for a tornado during a hurricane, try and get out beforehand.